There is no one way to shear alpacas. I will illustrate a technique used by most shearers. Before starting, I visually inspect the fiber on the animal for uniformity. This gives me an idea of how I will grossly separate the shorn fiber. You also should have decided what level of shearing you will do on the animal, such as clean cut, meaning everything off, or a pantaloon look to the legs, or a poodle cut, and how much to cut off the top of the head, if any. I start by taking the belly hair off. This starting point is more forgiving to the beginner as he tests the tension of his cutter on the wool that is typically discarded. I then continue up the side through the blanket in long cross strokes until I reach the backbone. Shearing smoothly and effectively is a combination of knowledge and experience. Hold the shearing unit with a little bit of angle by raising the heel of the machine so that you're pretty much on the tips of the shears. Do not push the unit through the fiber, since this could mean that you have raised the heel of the machine too much and are driving the tips into the skin. Be aware and careful of the alpaca's anatomy as you shear. Also be aware that there may be unexposed obstacles under the fleece, such as an abscess, tick, or debris. As you shear, turn the unit around the body of the alpaca with your wrist to follow animal's contours and to keep the cutting portion of the blade on the animal. Shearing around the body's curves requires the use of a smaller portion of the blade to prevent second cuts. A good example of this is when you reach the backbone, since it is easy to introduce second cuts if the blade reaches across the midline.